Hey guys, it is Garrett Stewart with Command Console and your Reno referral agent for all referrals in the Northern Nevada and Reno Sparks, Nevada area. I saw a post the other day in one of the Facebook groups asking about tracking referrals and a great way to be able to do that. And so a lot of times we may be getting referrals and maybe the other agent didn't send through Command, or it's with another brokerage or anything like that. And you want to be able to track it, and there's not really a way within opportunities to track it. So what's the best way to track it? Well, did you know you can actually utilize the Referrals applet to track your referrals without actually having to share back and forth with another Keller Williams agent that's using Command? So I'm going to show you how you can do that really easy, and we're just going right into that Referrals applet right here. And once we get into that Referrals applet, we'll go ahead and click on Track Referrals right there. That's going to give us the opportunity to type in the information, so we can just type in if we type in the agent's name on the other side of the deal. So let's just say it is Shirley Temple, and I don't know if I'm spelling her name right, so my apologies. And then you put in a type. Is it an incoming or outgoing referral? So we can just put incoming or outgoing. So did we send this referral out, and we just want to be able to track it on our side to make sure to follow up every so often. Or that would be an outgoing. And then if it's an incoming referral, that would be someone that referred us the referral. So anyway, you can choose either or. Let's just say it's an incoming referral and they didn't send it through Command, but let's track it. And we can actually, when it's an incoming, we can connect it to an opportunity, which is really cool too. So it's an incoming. Let's just say it's a referral coming into me, and I offer, say, hey, I'll do 30% referral fee. Perfect. So maybe I bump it up to 30%. Acceptance deadline really doesn't make any changes on here. You can change it to whatever. I just move it down to an hour because I've already accepted it, right? We can say buyer, seller, tenant, landlord. Let's just say it's a buyer coming in here, and they might already talk to him and be like, hey, they're probably thinking around $500,000 to $600,000 price range. Perfect. I can put any additional notes that the agent gave me. Moving from Southern California after selling their home there. Perfect. Got that all entered. Now I can enter in the contact info. If I already had entered the contact information into my database, I could select them right from here, or I can create a new contact as well and just do that, and I can enter it in there. Let's just say I already have it, so we'll just put in test. We've got Testy McTesty here, my fake account. And so we've got there, and we can, let's just say they were pre-qualified already. If I have their address, I can put that in there, but not really applicable at this point. And they're looking for the Reno, Nevada area, so I could just type in Reno. Boom. So I just type in the city. It doesn't have to be, an exact address or anything. I had their email entered in here. Just has to have an email. Anything with that red asterisk is what you have to type in. And then you've got the phone number there as well. And then the transaction timeline. This part really isn't too important to me, so I just this is the day I took it, so I'm just going to put it in there. And we'll go ahead and hit save. Once we hit save there, it's going to show up right, or it just says it's tracked successfully, but where do we see it from there? Well, we go into My Referrals. People click this and they think that something's wrong because they're like, oh my gosh, there's no referrals popping up. And you'll see that in just a second. There we go. Something went wrong. What's happening? Well, that's just because it's showing under the pending. So let's click on the active, and that will populate them in here in just a second. But it defaults to pending for some reason, and now it's really not wanting to work. What we'll just do, if anything ever freaks out like that, I just hit my good old friend, the refresh button, and that usually kind of fixes things up. So it was just working half a second ago, right before I tested this before I filmed. So and then we'll let that load in. Sometimes it does take a second just to load in the data. I'm not quite sure why it's not here. Always great for a demo. But while I'm trying to get this loaded in, yeah, you got your pending referrals here. This is ones that may be coming through command that you haven't accepted. This is active that you're actively working with. Funded, and you can see referrals that are connected to closed opportunities. If you lost the opportunity, anything that you didn't get or rejected along the lines of there. So let's just click on something else and click back on active. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Let's see, we're just going to go actually back to dashboard. It feels like the whole system just decided to crash on me right when I wanted to film this. Okay, my referrals. There we go. So we got there, and we can see that there is the referral. I did one for both, by the way, so you can see, just so you could see it on both sides, what it will look like. So I had done a received referral for the 30%. You can see right here, $500,000, $600,000. Even in my notes and updated, I have right there. I can add additional notes there. What's really cool too is I can actually connect this to an opportunity. So we can hit the three dots there, hit add to opportunity, and actually can create the opportunity right from there. If I needed to add a co-buyer on there or anything there, if I have my team, I could put my team on there, and automatically tags it as a referral so I don't forget that. And I can actually create that referral. And as that progresses through the timeline, that opportunity phase will stay on there and update on there. And I can track on each side of things. And so then that way, especially if I'm sending them out, I can remember, hey, I sent this out a while back. I'll just say I sent one, this test one to Austin, Texas. I want to, make sure, see what's going on with it from there. So you can even put the referral. My suggestion would be put in that referral agent's contact info in the notes here if you're sending it out, because it wouldn't populate in here. I put the referral partner's name as test on this one, so that's why it shows up there. There's no contact information associated. So just a few tips to be able to track your outgoing and incoming referrals, whether or not it's through command or not, but you're able to test that out. So I hope you guys enjoy. For all of my other command training and support, you can always go to my website, commandconsult.com, and you can watch all of my other videos right there on that video tab. And of course, for your referrals in the Reno, Sparks, Northern Nevada area, I would love the opportunity to help. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.